Well, hello everyone. Welcome to OTC Fish Keeper. For those of you who haven't hit the subscribe button yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see the results of what's going on here with our tank, although I do plan on finishing it all in this video. This tank here, I've discovered that I'm almost 100% positive that we've got ick in this tank. So now what I'm going to do tonight, even though it's past my bedtime, is I'm going to treat the ick in this tank. And normally it'd be pretty simple, just simply put some medicine in there and let it go. But a good part of life cycle, ick is a parasite, and so a good part of its life cycle is actually living in the rocks in the bottom of the tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my siphon and I'm going to siphon out about 20% of the water, 25% of the water out of the tank, siphoning the gravel to try to get as much of the parasites out as I can before I treat the water. Then I'm going to treat the water, and hopefully that'll make it a little easier to actually kill off the parasites there. So I think I'm going to get going. Now I strongly suspect that a big portion of why ick was able to become established in this particular tank this time is because of the stress that the fish were feeling from what turned out to be 2 moves in one day. Because they were sent to the pet store, and then as soon as they arrived at the pet store, I headed out, picked them up, and brought them home. So right off the bat, they were moved and then moved again. They had a lot of stress in just a couple of days there. And I don't think that was very helpful. So with a little luck, get them treated up here. And hopefully have them happy as a clam again in just a couple of days. Okay, now I just got to dump this water and refill the tank. Okay, now I've got my my ick medicine. I've never tried this out before. I haven't actually had ick in any of my tanks in probably 15 years or more. So it says to put 10 drops per gallon, so I got 200 drops, so this might take me a minute. Okay, now it says to repeat this every other day for 3 days, so I'll let you know how it works out, see how we can do here. Okay, it's been 2 days now since the first treatment, and all total there are 3 treatments, each one 2 days apart, so 5 or 6 days depending on how you look at it. And immediately the next day after I treated the first time, the swordtail started looking a whole lot better, at least as far as activity. They still have quite a few spots, but they're moving around much more excitedly, much happier. When I feed them, they all 5 go crazy now, which is fantastic. They do still have the white spots though. Here's the male here. He was looking, oh, he's gone. He was looking pretty tough before, pretty bad shape, but now he's looking very happy. Although he won't come in focus for you for some reason. I do still see a lot of white spots in there, so hopefully whenever they get the 3rd treatment, which is in 2 days from today, they look a whole lot better. But as you can see, they're very active, very mobile. And whenever I feed them, they're very happy to see food. Well, okay, we're on day 5 now, treating the swordtails for the ick, and I'm not real happy with what's going on here. On the very first day I treated them, I did the water change, took the carbon out of the filter, added the medication to the water. The next day, they looked real good. They had a lot of energy. Their fins were away from their body because the day before they were swimming with their fins tight against their body. They looked very uncomfortable. So I thought it was going really well. Then the next day, I treated them again. They still look pretty good. The day after that, I didn't really see any change. I still see the same amount of ick on them, but I'm hoping that they're feeling better because they're still swimming good. Although I was missing one, which happens a lot. He hides. And come to find out, a little bad luck. Swordfish are jumpers, and he did jump out of the tank. And I found him the next morning after I stepped on him. That was unfortunate. I didn't flatten him and squish him into the carpet. I just kind of caught the edge of him. He was still alive. I put him back in the water, but he didn't make it. He's gone now. So I'm down to 4 swordtails. But today's day 5. Today's the last day of treatment according to the medication here. But they look terrible today. They are covered in ick, except for one of them. 3 of them are covered in ick. Worse than I've seen. They're swimming not even all that good. They got, you see, like the male, I don't know if you can see that here. I'll zoom in later. But he's got his fins tight to his body. He's using his body for movement instead of his fins. He's not very happy, and that's making me not very happy. So I'm going to find out what's going on with this medication here because, you know, I followed the directions exactly. And today is the last treatment day according to the bottle. So we'll see what happens after that. I'll let you guys know, of course. But here's hoping. Got my fingers crossed. I'll give you guys a big another update on Sunday and see how everything went. So until then, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you want to see the outcome, be sure to subscribe and go ahead and hit that notification button so you know you find out right away, because I'm not real good at timing for getting my videos out. I just kind of get them out when I can. But I do always try to get one out on Sunday at least, and then I try to throw one in the middle of the week. Until next time, keep having fun, and I will see you guys later. And you can see his back is arched, her back is arched. She's using her body to swim instead of her fins, mostly. They're all still up, out and about, so I feel good about that. But, you know, this is the last day of treatment. I would expect better conditions on them. Let's see if I can zoom in here and get a good look at the ick on these poor guys. They are just too quick. Let's see here. Okay, this one over here is really covered.